The number 3 strategy to optimize your health outcomes, including getting better sleep, including having a better circadian rhythm, and reducing headaches, many other factors, is get natural sunlight. I have a beautiful, huge office window right here facing me that I love, but it is not the same as going outside and getting my bald eyeballs exposed to the sunlight. And this means without sunglasses. Believe me, coming from someone who has blonde hair, blue eyes, sensitive eyes, I thought that I would never be able to be in the sun without sunglasses. I just was so sensitive to the sunlight. I would be so squinty. As I began to do this practice, I have developed the ability to actually be out in the sun without sunglasses. I never thought that was going to be a thing, and I'm impressed with myself that I can tolerate being in sunlight now without sunglasses on a hike. The best way to incorporate this into your life is to make sure that you're getting at least 15 minutes of early morning sunlight, and then at least 15 minutes of midday sunlight. When you go for your lunch break, make sure you're doing that outside if possible, and then 15 minutes of late afternoon sunlight. The reason for this is we are designed to be outside. Our human bodies are supposed to have that input, that information that's coming in from the sun, this photonic energy that's coming from the sun. It is how our brains know where we are on the planet, what time of day it is, when to start producing melatonin to help us fall asleep, when to stop producing melatonin to help us wake up, and that's how our circadian rhythm gets formed. It's through the information coming to our eyeballs and our skin from the sunlight. We have such an artificial lifestyle now as humans. We spend most of our time indoors, and like I said, the windows that we use are blocking some of those important ultraviolet bandwidths of sun where we're not actually getting real, true sunlight. So get yourself outside for even if you can just do 5 minutes a day. Some mornings, if I can't make it outside, I will crack my window even in the winter so that the sunlight is coming through and hitting my eyes on my drive to work, for example. So do what it takes in your life to prioritize this aspect. You can be grounding, see video 2, and getting your sunlight at the same time. So when we link these things together, it's a lot more easy for us to accomplish them. If you're someone who spends a lot of time in front of a computer, which is blasting blue light at your eyes, I highly recommend blue light blocking glasses. This brand is called R-A optics, and I have validated that they are blocking the correct nanometers of light. You can buy a lot of different versions of these online, and the cheap ones, unfortunately, don't block the correct nanometers of light. So make sure that when you are looking into purchasing blue light blocking glasses, which will block the blue light coming off of your computer screens, your TV screens, your phone screens, that you are blocking 400 to 500 nanometers of light. So Raw Optics has 2 versions. These are the day versions. So this is what I would wear during the day if I'm going to spend a lot of computer time. There's a darker version of these that you can get if you do a lot of computer time at night, or if you watch TV at night, or if you're on your phone at night. Optimally, you would turn all devices off for 2 hours before bed, because blue light completely depletes your melatonin. So all that wonderful work you did getting out in the sunshine and creating this appropriate circadian rhythm, a blue screen, television, computer, or phone will begin to deplete melatonin almost instantly. That's why if you are going to be on a screen, you should be shielding your eyes. So to summarize, get appropriate sunlight 3 times a day and shield your eyes if you are doing screen time. And even more optimally, you are not doing screen time for at least 2 hours before bed. Just no screen time at all. Do something else. Meditate, read a book, talk with your family, play a board game, do something else, take a bath, do something that helps your nervous system to wind down and prepare for sleep. If you think about the days before electricity, the warm glow of a fire was the only light we had after dark, and then it was time for bed. And that's how our bodies knew when it's time for bed and how to transition into sleep. So if you employ some of these strategies, you are going to notice pretty quickly that you sleep better, your quality of sleep is better, you have more energy waking up in the morning, your hormones get balanced. A lot of things depend on appropriate exposure and lack of exposure to light.